Hello, everyone. Hello, hello.
Hey,
Hey, Broken, how are you doing?
fine. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah,
My
I, let me go turn my YouTube off.
okay. I was trying to get my computer loaded up and get my laptop on, and it was going so slow. I had to turn it off and cut it back on. It just
Oh,
took
God.
forever. Hey, Blues Girl. Hey,
Am
Kelly
I
Karen.
am I echoing?
No, you sound good.
Do I?
Yeah. Hey, Betty Boo.
Hello. I said hello to everybody in the chat, but
okay.
in case I missed somebody,
How's everybody doing tonight? It's good to see y'all.
it is
Uh,
good to see y'all.
Yeah, we was gonna be talking a little bit tonight about some crazy stuff going on YouTube, some drama. It's always drama on YouTube. uh, you know how that is, Broken. We're always
Right,
running into drama.
right. Yeah.
Um, and people blaming people for stuff that ain't even their fault, and that's sad. That's messed up. Trying to paint a target on somebody's back when you know it ain't. Whenever it wasn't even true.
Well, yeah. We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah. And
Um.
I got some audio too. If we want to play some audio, we can do it under fair use commentary under fair use.
Okay. I'm not really sure if y'all have heard what's going on with you know Alex Erickson in the recording. Of someone calling the police or whatever on Lanham. Well, which this is all like old news. It's so trampled on. It's so old. It's unreal. But anyway, so Voices took it upon herself. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And so she decided, this is what was wrong was the fact that someone did this to another YouTuber. Well, but what she didn't see that's wrong also is taking something you assume without not having the facts and run with it and saying, insinuating it that it's your belief that it is that person, no matter what proof they show. At one part, you say, no matter what proof they show, it doesn't matter. And then in the second part, it says, you bring your proof. Well, they did bring their proof. And Voices, she went and Alex Erickson went in to defend herself
She
and
was really ugly to her. I
she
mean,
was ugly to her. And then after that, she just was really rude to her and everything, and she just kind of like mocked her, made fun of it. I mean, kind of like that it's some kind of joke when she's painting a target on this innocent person,
hey Patty, hey
but
AJ
she's
Space.
putting it to where she didn't do anything. That's not what her focus was. Her focus was on it happened to begin with.
Yep.
But she paints the target on Alex and then she says, oh, but that ain't the focus, after she's already laid the groundwork for people to attack her. You know
Did you
what I
talk
mean?
to Alex on the phone?
Yeah, I talked to
Have you
Alex.
talked to her?
Yeah, I just checked on her today and she's okay. She's good. She's good. She knows, that, she's had all the proof. She showed the proof and she didn't do this. She knew she didn't do it. And, it was unbelievable, the way that
Yeah, you could
voice,
sound like anybody. I could
how
sound like
voices,
somebody too.
yeah, how voice, well, I knew when I heard it, it wasn't her. I've heard her voice enough on the phone and stuff to know I knew it wasn't her. I knew it wasn't. And I knew the parts that sounded like her, but I could tell it wasn't her, the rest of it. I could tell. And for, anybody to, and then she showed the proof. I mean, the proof's already out there. And then somebody come forward and said they did it. So they told the truth. And that's just the end of it. But Voices had to paint this target on her so that people would not believe her, even if she put out proof, no matter what kind of proof she put out. And the mocking and just she acts like she's some kind of uh the one that
YouTube
knows all the
police or
rules.
something.
Yeah, she's the YouTube police. She knows all the rules that need to be followed, and everybody should follow them, like she says, except for her. She doesn't do any of the things she talks about. No, huh? But she did not know if that was Alex or not. She's not heard Alex's voice enough to say if it was or not. But
She
she
said you
needed
don't
the
even listen
proof.
to her.
She needed the proof. She's been all about the proof all before. But what about, but then she don't care about the proof when, if they bring forth the truth and it proves her wrong, then she fixes it right then and there so that she can backpedal out of it. So, uh-uh. You can do all that you want to do. But no, right is wrong, right, voices? And you're wrong. You are wrong. And they proved you wrong. You did this before they showed the proof, and then they brought out all that proof, so you are definitely wrong. You owe Alex Ericson an apology.
Yeah.
But you won't give that. You won't do that because you don't do what's right. You do what Voices right is.
Hey, Jamie May.
So you just go for it, Voices.
We can listen to some of it if you want to. And
Okay.
we'll commentate and stuff and do fair use.
Well, fair use, yes.
Okay.
As much as I don't want to do this, and I don't want to have to stand up for the person that I'm about to stand up for, right is right, wrong is wrong. And
yeah, right is right, wrong is wrong, Voices. Do the right thing.
We always stand up for what is right. I'm bringing this to you because I want to know your thoughts on it. I have my own thoughts. I know what. Yep, you can have scarlet fever from untreated strep. Yep.
She has her own thoughts. Everybody else had their thoughts in her chat too, but she didn't want to hear that.
It can turn into scarlet fever, scarlatina. It can go into endocarditis. You can end up with an infection in the sac that surrounds your heart. It's always, yep, right is right, wrong is wrong. And as much as I don't want to have to do what I'm going to do, I want to know your thoughts on this. So let me go ahead and share the screen. And we're going to listen to it.
This is letting you listen to the audio.
Andrea, I'll tell you in just a minute.
That I'm going to be covering this.
Hey, Larry.
What else can we do?
Oh, hey, Tammy Wells.
I guess maybe it's got to be back on this one. So here we go.
Hello, guys. Welcome to the Transparency. Real quick, just dropping this out there. Those of you guys that have emailed me in some capacity or reached out, or I think Bubbly Waters did actually a video. We already knew that this happened. As we do keep track of the Moscow Police Department logs, there was a call in, and I got the 911 call. There was a call in.
People everywhere.
Oh shoot! Sorry, hold on. I gotta.
Okay, yeah, stop it for just a minute. Yeah. She got the 911 call. It was not a 911 call. It was non-emergency.
It was a non-emergency call.
And Lana knew when she was pushing this that it was not Alex. She knew it. She wanted it to be Alex so bad that she was just pushing it so bad. So, that didn't help matters.
Work in Moscow, Idaho, as well as other parts of North Idaho. While I was there, this is the call that took place for transparency purposes. This call will be placed here on its own little thread. I keep it moving. Everybody that knows and watches, as everything that I document. This is the call. This is truly unbelievable, but this is something I've been living through since 2020.
She's supposed to play the call in just a second, y'all. She's getting it ready.
Yeah, I don't have the call to you.
Here's the problem with you. Okay, so what we're about to listen to is the call that came into the Moscow.
Hold on. Okay.
Not that call. I mean, like
it's supposed to play the call that come in.
No. Okay.
Fire police dispatch line.
She trying to say it wasn't. It didn't. They didn't call it in under the emergency line. It was under a non-emergency line.
But right is right, wrong is wrong.
And
don't do this. We don't harass people when they're out doing what they're doing. I'm not pleased. Yes, this YouTube video is for fair use under Section 107.
Fair use.
For the Educational Copyright Act for the educational commentary purposes.
Ours is too.
Alex, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. But it sounds like you.
Alex tried to come in to defend herself.
You were on Patreon when it happens.
She was on Patreon whenever this call took place. It sounds like
you. So let's go ahead and listen to it then. Okay, well, in your opinion, allegedly, then we're going to go ahead and we're going to listen to it then. Because it sounds like Alex. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to listen to it. It does sound like Alex.
Okay, stop it right there. Okay, Andrea's mom, Alex, they have shown proof she was on Patreon at the time that this
whenever it took place.
And
this teen girl came,
and the person that did it has a TikTok thing, and she came forward and proved that it was her that did it and not Alex.
Yeah,
so
her name was
Alex did not 100% do this, and I knew she didn't do it to begin with. She's not that type of person. She doesn't. The way she puts sentences together, she doesn't put them together like that. I mean, it's just I could tell it wasn't her. But I mean, I'm really good friends with her too. So, yeah. Did you get that name of the
Taper Jean Girl is her name. That's her username on TikTok.
On TikTok.
Yeah.
Andrew's mom.
Did I ask what was said? We're fixing to play what was said in just a second.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, here we go. And I'm 50-50 torn on this.
Hold on, y'all. No daggone commercial. Wait.
Personalized to your one-of-a-kind.
And now, here we go.
Hello?
Hello, Christopher.
Yes, this is not emergency, correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay. I left a message for Officer Fry as well. I just wanted to let you guys know that there is a crazy YouTuber in Idaho right now. She's fixated on the Idaho court case and vindicating Brian Koberger. And she just put up a live stream 2 hours ago where she's walking around the house, knocking on witnesses and neighbors' doors, trying to talk to them. And
she's walking around the
I just said 1122 King Drive, yes.
Molly, she's not terrified.
Okay.
She just made that up.
I'm sorry, but I believe I know what voice I hear on here. And you guys can tell me what you want to say. You guys can tell me I'm wrong, and I might be wrong. But until then, it's standing, and I don't care what proof has been given.
She don't even care what proof has been given. When the girl done told her she's got proof that she was on Patreon when the phone call took place, Voices doesn't even care about the proof. She's all she wants to say is it's her, and she knows it's her and everything else.
And she said, number one, she doesn't. It's because she don't like her.
Yeah.
I mean, she just gills me. I swear.
It does sound like you. And you could have, this came out 2 hours after it happened. This was on yesterday. So again, you can say that you don't feel like it's you.
She don't feel like it's her. She knows it's not her. She's saying it. She knows it's not her.
If it's someone else, don't care what proof has been given. No, I don't.
She don't care what proof has been given.
My fight to fight. My fight to fight is the fact that, again, somebody from YouTube called and went real life on another YouTuber.
See,
right?
When she goes real life, how many times does Voices go real life on everybody?
But she put a target on Alex's back first. She set that stage up, and then she went right into that's not her fight. The problem is that someone went real life on another person on YouTube, so that makes these people go after her when they see her, no matter where it is. Or or it might keep someone away from her channel that would go over there and, check her true crime out, because she doesn't do drama. She has a little drama channel, but I mean, it's not like drama, you know what I mean? They talk about, all kinds of stuff over there.
And listen to the way she talks to Alex in her comments. I mean, in her chat, though.
Right.
Impacted enough.
Right.
I understand. You need to listen. You need to listen to the cadence again.
Sorry, Kelly.
She said she wants to get the family so close to and so she could do it. She has, I don't know if you're aware of her channel, it's Truth and Transparency. And like I said, she's a convicted stalker. But she stalked other YouTubers.
She doesn't talk like this right here. She doesn't say these things.
If this woman knocked on my door, I would be terrified. But she stopped the neighbors before accusing them.
She wouldn't have got in the middle of this.
She doesn't talk behind people's back like this.
Yeah.
She doesn't say these kinds of things about people. She just doesn't.
Again, I'm not accusing anybody. I didn't do the accusing. What I'm saying is,
she has been accused.
I
How
know
funny.
what past there is, and given what just transpired with names being dropped, and then suddenly phone calls are made.
Listen to that.
Yes, this is the point. This is the point right here.
She's good at word salad too, isn't she?
Yeah. She's good about making all kind of false accusations.
Happen is people.
Well, I mean, it's cool because they had put out the proof.
Anyone calling to harass another YouTuber is wrong.
Anyone harassing another YouTuber is wrong. She's always harassing some other YouTubers. She always is.
Whether it's really
I said it don't. The rules don't pertain to her, though.
So,
you know that.
Either way, you're still taking it off the platform.
Mm-hmm.
And why would you pick it this one person specifically that we know?
Listen.
That we know a lot of people on here.
I'm sorry, but I don't trust y'all's ears. A lot of y'all's ears can't pick out the difference between different parts of the states. That's, again, there's lots of ways that you can mute and whatever. That's not mine. That one's not mine to produce. What I'm saying is it's still wrong.
Yeah, but you just wrong.
And what you just did is wrong too.
If she's that mentally ill and deranged. But I left a message for Mr. Fry, because that's all I needed to do. I tried to get on him. I went to this woman's page in this video, but it wouldn't let me. So I wanted to call the non-emergency just so somebody would know that this person is in that area and walking around.
See, she doesn't talk like this.
And knocking on witnesses and the neighbors' doors. And she's not a journalist.
She's not a journalist.
See, she's not going to say that about her either.
She's not. Oh, come on. She's a crazy person.
She's a crazy person.
See, she's not going to say that either.
I don't keep up with the case as much as I did when it first came out, but she is trying to vindicate Brian Taylor.
You know her actual name?
Yes. It is.
Listen, y'all.
You know what, Alex, and I'm about done with you and your fucking mouth in my chat because I don't give two fucks.
We know you don't.
I believe I know who it is, and that's okay. Time out. It's gonna happen. I don't care. It sounds like you. In my opinion, it sounds like you. I don't care if you tell me it's not. I don't care if you tell me you were live on Patreon. Until you get the proof and you break your proof down, you are a beat dog that's yelping. You can
You the dog.
You know what's so funny about this?
I can't stand it.
Voices, you've been proven wrong. They proved that she was wrong.
Yeah.
Whiny ass baby fucking voice.
But she got so carried away with this. It's so funny. She got so carried away with it.
What
yeah.
I do hear is I hear Alex Erickson's voice on this, and I'm going with it. And I don't give two fucks because A, I don't like her, and
she don't like her. That's why.
What I am going to say is I think it's bullshit if you did this, and if you didn't do it, well, oh well, I still think it's bullshit. And it sounds too much like you.
Well, I wouldn't want you standing up for what's right on my end. You know, I wouldn't want you to determine what's right and wrong in my neck of the corner. So you can take that on down the road, sister. Because you know, Alex didn't ask to be drug into this once more. And y'all are using it for content.
And I think I got liking telling who it is too, I think.
Or content. You know, they're using it for content. I mean,
yeah, you can't go just by hearsay or go by it sounds like somebody. The girl's got proof that she's on Patreon, and another girl has came forward and said it was her.
Right.
Let me see if.
But Voices it still made her people in there believe that Alex is lying and can fake anything, so she can't even show proof that's going to prove to them that she's wrong, right? You know, so Voices is right no matter what she does, what she throws out there, she's going to be right. So, you know, what
Let me see what like it is.
But
That's
apparently
pathetic.
someone else has taken credit for that, and so we're just gonna go through
Somebody's
that
taking
real
credit
quick,
for
in
it.
a bit here.
Yeah,
Establish
the girl
because apparently someone came out and it's this what do they name themselves? Taper Jean Girl. Taper
Jean.
Girl. That's so weird to call yourself. That'd be like me like calling myself like Maroon Hoodie Boy or something. I don't know. It's just bizarre.
I've heard enough of that.
Yeah. But he's the one that come out and said that there has been someone that came forward and said it was her that put it out.
Yeah. Well, she made a video on her channel.
TikTok too.
On her TikTok too. On her TikTok thing. That she proved that it was her, you know? So, and she's not going to take credit for it because the way Lana is, you know, I'd be scared to take credit for something like that where Lana's concerned. But she did. She was honest, and she did come forward and tell the truth. But we knew the truth to begin with. I didn't have no question about it whatsoever. I was 500,000% knew it wasn't her. And so, Voices, you know, I'm sorry, honey, but you lost this one because, you know, your sarcasm and your mocking people and you're belittling people, you know, is that the way an adult is really supposed to act? Because you act like you're such an adult, you know, an advocate, you know. I wouldn't want you to be my advocate.
Hell no.
We put targets on people's heads, people you don't even know.
She should have got proof, or she should have found proof before she starts making accusations and even putting a target on somebody's back.
Right. But, you know, she laid that groundwork so that first that they would look at it like that, and then they would go after her as someone that went real life on somebody else. So she laid that. Voices knows how to set things up. Let me tell you, she's good at it. I think, some of the things you can she has her own little pattern about how she sets things up, how much thought are put into it. Like her little escapades about, the fundraiser thing, the electric bill and all that. That was hers. And then,
Y'all say prayers for Lufa tonight. She's gone to the hospital. I don't guess anybody's got any updates on her yet.
Oh, wow. What? Gone to the hospital?
I was told that she was gone to the hospital, so that's the only thing I know.
Everybody, y'all send prayers. Oh my goodness.
And that's sad.
We'll be thinking about you.
Yeah, we miss you, Lufa.
Yeah.
And where's Mark tonight? I seen him in the comments earlier.
There ain't much telling what he's doing. I think Grandpa's going to bed early, I think.
Yeah, I think he gets in bed earlier now.
Yeah, he's worked out and all that, but he probably goes to bed like at, 7 o'clock. I was telling you what, my husband would go to sleep at 7 o'clock if I'd let him. I'm not joking. Good Lord.
I know school goes back to, they go back to school tomorrow, and the kids are they're sad about that. They're not ready to go back to school yet. So
are they how's your weather there?
It's it got warmer today. Some of the snow melted today. So some of those side roads and stuff, it melted. So they're opening up school tomorrow, so everybody's going.
Yeah.
I don't have the TikTok thing, Andrea. We don't have it. But I'm sure, I don't know if Lycan's got it on his or not. I didn't listen to the rest of it.
Patty, you're having surgery? I think Patty says she's having, look.
She's having surgery?
Yeah.
Well.
Betty, can you check and see if that's voices? I don't think it is.
No, it's alt. I mean, it's voices, little, whatever you want to call it. I know it ain't her.
Okay.
Because we got her blocked on here, so she ain't coming on here. It's on here as a short. Someone has.
Oh my God, Andrea's mom. Okay, there's proof out there that she didn't do it. There's somebody that came forward and said that she did it and they do sound alike. It was not Alex, I promise you, 100%. On Alex's channel, she puts the proof out there, and you can go listen to that. That girl's channel, I'll try to get you the links, and I'll send them to you. I'll have MKB send them to you, okay?
Andrea, do you see AJ After Dark in here? Do you see her comments?
What did she say?
Lana, I think, Andrea. I think Lana has it.
Who?
Lana's got it.
Who, Lana?
Yeah, Lana.
Yeah, what? What part?
TikTok or something. She probably heard it.
There it was telling. Oh yeah, you can go on the Lana's channel and listen to it.
Because I heard that she was going after her, and she took her name out of because she had the Alex Ericson going real life, and then she took it down. So she got the proof.
She wanted it to be her so bad.
Yeah.
Because I mean that was just a bad deal. I'm telling you. We went. I mean, like I went right through it with Alex every step of the way. I know what took place, and I know what happened, and so none of them can play me or try to make me believe anything. But I know the truth. I was sitting right there. I know what happened. 105,000% for sure. I know exactly what happened.
Voices ain't gonna apologize, Betty.
She ain't gonna apologize. I wouldn't want her to even.
She needs to apologize.
She don't even deserve to even say Alex's name.
The way she talked to her was very ugly. I mean, I don't care if you like her or not. She had no business sitting there putting a target on her.
She's like a freaking nasty bully. sounded like a nasty bully.
Hey, Rebel
That was just
Soul.
the hate was dripping off of Voices, wasn't it?
Yes. Voices doesn't apologize for anything. That's right.
No, she don't. Because she lays the groundwork where that no matter what the outcome is, she can backpedal to ever what that is. Because you notice she'll set the groundwork to where that she agrees with everything. It'll be okay no matter what she does. She'll say, "I don't give a damn about none of it." You know,
I don't care
she'll
if I
say
tried wrong.
she'll say something to say, "No, I told you I didn't give a damn about that." She always lays the groundwork where she can go back to something she said and say, "No, I didn't see." It's so stupid. But she did it. I seen her just plain as day do it with Alex when she was on Alex and stuff tonight. Because she didn't expect y'all to come in there and say that she had proof either. But
Alex tried to come in and tell her it wasn't her, but she didn't. She wasn't listening to it. She was talking to run that smart mouth to her.
Alex is a good person too. I mean, I've known her.
She's never in the drama community that much. Like she don't put herself in the middle of no drama. I don't think.
No, and she don't even put herself in the middle of my drama unless that I go and ask her to. She would. She's come to me, a couple of times. What do you want me to do? You want me to put it on my channel? What you want me to do? And I'm like, no, I don't. And so I haven't, had to go to her very much. But I mean, we've had each other's backs, I guess. But she's proven over and over that she's truthful and she's honest, and I wouldn't.
She's a
I wouldn't have her
cold-hearted
back
snake.
if she wasn't.
His eyes.
What?
That song, "She's a Cold-Hearted Snake." That's Voices right there.
Darn right it is. Okay. Oh, you're waiting to have surgery, Patty? My next door neighbor, she has injections in her shoulder, and they're going to do so I can't say that, shoulder surgery. I can't say those two things together real fast. But yeah, she's had those injections. I was like, man, that really scares me. Because I've been having some problems with my neck and my shoulder blade hurting real bad, and I'm afraid to tell them because I'm afraid they're going to do something like what y'all described, because it's just horrible. I think it just sounds horrible.
Yeah, AJ, she's mad because someone went real life on another YouTuber. Tell me when she gives a fuck about anybody going real life on anybody. She's usually the one going real life on somebody.
She just saw an opportunity. She just saw an opportunity to drag Alex
she tried to put my shit out there too.
To be the first one out there to plant that little seed out there, so to stir up trouble. She started really good. She sure did, and she got in the first, right in there in the middle of it, didn't she? She went live on her channel too, huh?
Right is right, wrong is wrong. That's right, Mr.
Yeah.
Nobody. Tell her.
And you are wrong, Voices, just like always. You're always wrong, because you know what? Because you have hostility and hate behind your decisions that you make.
Yeah.
The way you treat people is the way you expect people to treat you accordingly to the way you act. And you know it. That's why you treat people so awful. And I think that you could be a pretty decent person if you just fake it all the time. Just fake it all the time.
Yeah.
Where did you see it, Blues Girls?
Mr. Nobody, I love trolling her. Ready now. Yeah, she can't come on here because we got her blocked. I checked the block list today. So
Did you? She goes, did you see that they're saying that it was me? And I said, no. I said, yeah, I know. I said, I know it wasn't you. She goes, I proved that it wasn't me. And she goes, and that girl even made a TikTok on it, you know, and come out and said that it was her, it wasn't me. And I said, I said, buckle up, little girl, because these people out here in the communities that I'm from, because she's not used to being over here very much. I said, it doesn't matter if you show the proof, if you shove it down their throats, if you prove over and over that you're telling the truth, they are going to go with that lie if that's what they want to believe. They're going to. Or if their little crew leader they believe that, they're going to, more likely go with that. It doesn't matter what you prove. I mean, she laid the groundwork to even if Alex brought out proof, she could fake it. You know what I mean? Voices laid it all out. Just laying it. Oh, she can fake this and she can fake. So it didn't matter what Alex did or anybody did. Voices could put out what she wanted to about Alex, and it be okay that she did that. So she's just she plays dirty, and she tries to do it thinking that no one's going to notice the dirt that she's kicked all over everyone.
You got proof. You got proof, and it still doesn't matter to her because she don't like you. That's all that matters is she don't like you, and she's going to accuse you of doing it, whether she likes you or not. She's done that before. She's always accusing people of doing things, and she don't know. She's accused me of sitting there lying about my lecture bill, and she's a damn cold-faced liar and said that I owe Boots money. I don't owe Boots shit.
Right. Saying that, and I was right there. I know the truth. I know what took place. And that's what got me, that's trying to get me to side with what was wrong in order to keep favor in the community. I'm like, no thanks. I just can't believe it. The way that they don't care about the truth. They don't care about standing for what's right. I mean, do they even know what's right? Because I don't think they do.
No.
Listen, she's so right. Andrea's mom, just rude. I mean, rude is just, and disrespectful. Rude, disrespectful. I mean, and yeah. I mean, it's just, I just can't believe how she just don't care about nobody or nothing until it serves her purpose. You know what I mean?
Our voices went to Retro Kittens. Yeah, I seen her over the other night.
The other one is the voice thing. What do you mean the voice thing? I can get you all the links, and I'll have MKB send them to you, Andrea. But I don't know. Are you talking about so you can compare the voice things? Yeah. Voices. She's got the clips from Lana's where Lana is comparing Alex's voice to this person caller's voice, and then I think she's got what? Doesn't she have the girls' TikTok to compare against it?
Yeah, Lycan had it too tonight.
Lycan had it too.
He had the girl's voice too. He played it. If y'all want to hear it, it's on Lycan's channel tonight too.
Right. Yeah, they had it like he had it comparing. Yeah, they put it side by side comparing it, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
want to hear it, you can listen to it on Likens, right close to the beginning of his live. He
Yeah.
plays it.
See, I've listened to her talk. I mean, for a long time, and I know how she talks and how she puts things and the way she talks and um I could tell that wasn't her right off the bat. So I didn't go and listen to every little bitty thing, you know, um, because I don't know, I just wasn't interested, I guess. And then Voices Live come on, and I was like, I'm gonna go see what Voices is talking about. So I clicked over there, and just so happens, you know, she was talking about Alex.
If
So I
somebody
went
admits it,
there
why would they not want to believe that person? Why is somebody going to admit to doing
because
something if it's not true?
Because they get a better response. A lot of people, um, if um, they blame this person and then they are right. You know what I mean? They're right about that person and they're the first ones that come forward about them.
Mm-hmm.
So, but they just try to manipulate and lie and make it um, fit their narrative instead of the truth.
Is that
Yes,
so,
to
Rebel?
Lupa. I know we're worried about her,
Lord.
Andrea. I hope they let us know as soon as they know something scary.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody will let us know if they find out.
Yeah. What question did AJ have?
I don't know. I didn't know she had a question. I didn't see it.
Shoot, I don't know. I'm telling you, her sense of justice, I just don't. You know, yeah, Blues Girl, please let us know something if you do hear. I'm really scared about it. I hope she's okay.
Yeah, good luck with keeping up
Okay,
these
AJ
friends.
after dark. Why did she give Alex's phone number? What are you talking about, AJ?
You must be way behind in chat or something.
What is that? Who is she talking about?
I don't know.
Okay, well, AJ answered me that anyway. Who gave Alex's phone number to somebody? So let me know that if you. Sorry. But no, you know, but she come on here to point out what right is wrong is wrong, you know, her version of it. And we just we come on here because Alex is my good friend. I know Alex inside out. Uh,
You and
I know
Alex
what kind of
talk a
person
lot on the
she
phone,
is.
don't you?
Even if there wasn't any proof out there, I would know she didn't do it. But even with the proof out there, I just laugh at the people that just went, you know, they went a little bit, um, they got carried away a little bit when they went after her so hard. When, you know, uh,
She said, I heard that the girl in the recording gave. Hold on. Where did it go? Dang it, I lost it. Hold on.
who was it?
She's all right here. I heard that the girl in the recording gave the officer Alex's number in that recording. I don't know why she would have gave Alex's number out for. Hey, Auntie JoJo.
What do you mean that lady gave Alex's number out in that
No,
recording?
I was asking why the girl that came forward gave the cops Alex's number. I don't know.
She didn't give them Alex's number. Didn't Lana say she did?
Yeah, that was a question that AJ had. I don't know, AJ.
I mean, I'll have to go double check, but I was thinking that I don't think that she has Alex's number. But I'll have to go back and re-listen to that because I just caught it, a little clip of it when somebody else was playing it. So, but yeah, where did it all start? The accusations to Alex. Okay. Oh God, Andrea, are you serious?
You must be way back in the chat or something. That was
No,
like,
I'm probably behind.
yeah.
I'm just going and trying to. I didn't read some of Andrea's, so I had to go back and read it because I wanted to make sure that, that I could get her all the stuff that she was wanting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't want any of my people to have any question about what is going on. I mean,
Who farted?
if they
Nikki
need the
said
proof,
who farted.
it's all out there.
Who
What?
farted?
Lord.
Did
I just can't
someone
believe they're
fart?
bringing. I just don't understand why. Okay. I was just really shocked when I had to start watching the Lana and
Rebel did it.
MJ in court, right?
Yeah.
Because I was there for that. I mean, I was like present when all that took place. Well, watching Lana, she looks like a lunatic. I mean, this is for a protective order, and acts like it's like the death penalty case. I mean, what? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. What is wrong with her? I mean, I just don't get that. But, and I don't understand why what happened that is bringing it all up now. I mean, why are they still harping on this? And it's just old stuff. This is so old. Everybody has moved on. It's just
Did
some
you
people
fart
can't move
broken?
on from it.
Did you fart broken?
What?
Did you fart a while ago?
No. What are you talking about?
Nikki said she heard a fart a while ago.
Oh, no.
And then somebody else
No.
heard it too, so I just didn't know for
Well, it
sure.
wasn't me.
Let one loose or something over there.
It wasn't me. Oh, it's probably because I blew out my mouth because I'm just so disgusted. It's probably what it was. I am. I'm just disgusted with these people. Voices sticking her nose in some. You know what she'll say? I don't stick my nose in that creators' business. It's not mine to stick my nose into. Well, no, she just puts it under the label. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, so that she can speak about it.
Yeah, sister. Tell that motherfucker.
She does that with every move she makes, you
That
guys.
dumb
She covers her
motherfucker.
tracks.
I'm gonna use Andrea's name, motherfucker.
She's been around the block a few times.
Yep.
She's covering her tracks every inch of the way to make sure every corner is covered.
Best voice.
So no matter who comes at her, she can throw it up there and say, "Oh no, look here, this is what I did." I'm just not interested in anything she does. She just makes me sick. She needs to grow up and stop, take something that makes her a little bit nicer. I don't know if anything can, but.
Did you go back and watch our video the other night?
What?
We were laughing and making fun of Robbie.
What?
Did you go back and watch our video? We was laughing and making fun of Robbie saying motherfucker.
Y'all are crazy. Yeah, no, I did. Y'all, I go back and I watch. No, sometimes I'm there lurking, but sometimes I'm not. Sometimes I have to watch replay because I fell asleep that night and I had to watch replay. But I just cover my head up and want to push my head under a table and wait for the debris to stop falling.
No, Rebel, I don't know why Mrs. P is mad at Robbie for.
I never know, what.
It ain't much telling.
Had stepped into next, and I'm like, oh crap.
It come from MJ and Betty, so of course she's gonna act a fool.
What?
Rebel want to know why Mrs. P is mad at Robbie. I don't know.
I know they said that she was really mad at Robbie. I don't know what he did, but yeah, I mean, I haven't caught it, to where that I can find out what it is yet. I'm sure it's going to come out somewhere,
Yeah.
Things have to slap me in the face, because I just don't pay that close attention to their drama. Now, I was paying attention to MJ and Lana and Alex's stuff because I'm close friends with Alex and I love her to pieces, and I'm very protective of her.
Molly
And,
said, I think Mrs. P's mad because Robbie give Noodle Mash condolence about her mom. I could be wrong. I think that's
oh,
it.
I hope not. I hope
that it is.
That's not what it is.
But you're right, Blues Girl. She gets mad at somebody and every 60 seconds probably, and changes her mind. She'll be mad at somebody and then she'll be glad.
You never know.
Yeah.
And I mean, and you don't know who's. You know what? I've just stopped bothering to keep up because I don't know from one day to the next day who's going to be friends with who and who's not, who's going to fall out, because they do it all behind the scenes, and then they expect you to just catch up.
Yep.
So, and they do it behind the scenes, and they expect you to be okay with it too. So, and I just think that is, and I do want to address Robbie about something. Robbie, going into Andrea's channel, disrespecting her, the way that you talk to people, and then going in and using your ranch to block a whole bunch of people maliciously because she had Amber up there, just letting her talk. She doesn't tell you who to have on your panel, does she? I don't think she does. And you disrespected her so badly. Even going back over to your channel, you disrespected her, and that was just horrible. I'm really saddened by that.
I'm hoping he'll apologize or something and see that he was wrong, and because it was wrong.
And you weren't even mean to him or anything, and he attacked you.
Yeah, I didn't do nothing to the boy.
And
I just said, motherfucker.
She's so funny. I like the way she says that.
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna record her saying that, guys.
Well, AJ, Robbie came in and Amber was in the chat, and Amber is supposedly said that Robbie uploaded that prawn or something, but we don't. I don't know exactly what happened, but that's what he said, and she said that that's what she was told. And then, excuse me, Al said something about you. You've been showing a lot of hatred towards a lot of people lately, or something. And then he called her the "see you next Tuesday" word.
He lost his shit.
Yeah. So Andrea just asked him not to call nobody the "see you next Tuesday" word. And then he went off and told Andrea he could say what he wants to say and blah, blah, blah. And then he got mad and started running his mouth and started blocking everybody in chat with his wrench.
Oh my God.
He said he was blocking everybody that wasn't blue, or something like that.
I can't believe he got that mad.
Yeah. And I didn't do nothing to the poor boy. I just said I saw him in Andog's chat, and that was true. I did see him over there, but that's all I said. And I said, "Motherfucker!" What I said.
AJ, now that I see how how people kind of work, because they all kind of stay themselves, if they're bad, they're going to stay bad. And they do the same pattern. You see y'all see who I mess with, who I don't go anywhere anymore hardly at all. And once in a while, I'll pop into somewhere, but
if you're a mod for somebody, you get mad at them. You shouldn't go blocking people on their channel. That is so
that's
not.
disrespectful.
Yeah, you wouldn't want that to happen in your channel. Why would you do it to somebody else's channel? I just don't
Right.
get that.
Right.
And she didn't say he couldn't be in there or nothing like that. She just said, don't say the C word and don't call nobody C word in her chat. And he just got pissed off and mad about it. Says she needs to quit acting like she's a school teacher.
She was a school teacher.
Then I said, motherfucker!
You missed what Voices did, Rebel Soul?
Mm-hmm.
She decided to do a live on what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And she was trying to point out how wrong it was for somebody to go real life on another, one YouTuber to go real life on another YouTuber. But she painted a big old target on a innocent YouTuber's back before she said that that's not what was important, not who did it, but that it was done. No, she put that target on who she said did it, and then she went after and made this speech about how wrong it is to go real life on anybody, how awful it is, so that would get even more people to turn against Alex. That would get more people riled up, stir the pot. And it just grows from there. She sees if it grows or if it's going to go out. I mean, it's just ridiculous. And I mean, she didn't have the facts except she had a recording, but she did not know for sure if it was or not. But she made sure that her people believed wholeheartedly that it was before they all left. So, and Alex went in there to defend herself and tell her that she could, show proof that it's not her. Plus, someone come forward with a TikTok that has a TikTok and proved that she's the one that did it. And she said that she would do it again if she had to. So, I mean, but she did come forward. So, Voices was all wrong. But
Voices is a bitch.
Had them believe in the same way she did before they left. And that is, it didn't matter what proof that they showed. They were going to believe what they believed. End of story. And that's how all these creators that do mean harm, that don't care anything about anyone, but getting them their own selves somewhere, is the ones that manipulate like that and treat people that bad. I mean, but
we'll have to just see from here on out if she apologized for it or not.
She's not going to apologize. You know what? I wouldn't even expect an apology out of her. I would take just her disappearing as a blessing in its own self.
Thank you, AJ.
But yeah, Alex does deserve an apology, but she's not going to get it. I guarantee it. So.
Because Voices is a stupid motherfucker! Andrew's got me saying that shit now. I just cannot stop saying it now.
I know, Betty. She does take over everyone's panel. She does.
Did Alex
Okay,
say
Serenity now. I have known Allie since the unmurdered case, and she is on the right side, and she doesn't lie. I know. Serenity, I have known Alex since the Watts case. We became friends like way back there, and we become closer when this happened with when it happened, the Atlanta MJ thing happened. That's when me and her
So Alex
become.
said that she was on a Patreon whenever that happened. The phone call took
Yes,
place.
she was doing her Patreon when that
Patreon.
took place, when that call took place. And besides that, the person that did the call come forward. That's end of it. The person that did it come forward. I mean, that proves it right there that she didn't do it. She shouldn't. I mean, she showed proof already, but she shouldn't have to show any more proof. It's over. They come forward. They prove that they did it, and that's the end of it. Shouldn't be talked about anymore, and it shouldn't be. Alex's name shouldn't even be brought up anymore.
She done been called out.
She does her own thing. She does her true crime, and she doesn't come and dip into all this stuff over here. She doesn't. She's a good person inside and out, and you voices. You can think you can go after her. You got to go through me first.
No voices.
And
you think broken is broken? She ain't broken yet. Voices.
Natasha had, that was the deal with Natasha. I mean, Natasha knew. She used to call me Alex's bulldog. Dude. I wasn't gonna let her get stomped on. Yep,
just
they weren't gonna lie about her.
So, the Amber and Lycan thing should be over with too. That should have been over with.
Right, it all should be. Yeah, they keep
separate ways.
Well, they keep rehashing it to bring content. It just brings more and more content. They could shut it down. Each and every one of them could shut it down all in one night. But it brings more and more content to everybody's panel. I mean, if they can talk about it. And why not? They talk about it because they're talking about it over here. You know what I mean? But it takes all of them to shut it down. It takes everybody to not show any interest in it anymore. Just like the porn crap going around. If the people, the subscribers out there, or the people who, would not show an interest in it, they would not be concerned about it, not be talking about it, not be putting it out there for, and keep spreading it around. They wouldn't be talking about it, but we have to show no interest in it. We have to shun it. We have to stop giving them attention on it. As long as we give them attention on this negative stuff and the wrong stuff going on, the more it's going to happen. And the bigger and the bigger and the bigger the lies and the crap is going to get until somebody gets hurt. And it's growing rapid in this, in our neck of the woods. I think we've accelerated it.
Yeah.
But you've seen these channels, you've seen these YouTubers that's went to prison for things, that's went to prison for stalking, that has went to prison for murder, that has lost their everything and made it good on YouTube, and that lost everything because they just went nuts about somebody else, jealous over somebody else, another YouTuber, and then them going back and forth hatred with another YouTuber and costing it a bunch of, people's livelihoods. Just ruin a bunch of people's lives over nothing. Over one little bitty thing. It's like they get a splinter in their finger and it turns into a log through their chest. So, like y'all used to tell people, get some thicker skin, move on. Quit talking about your stupid crap breakups. Who cares? We already heard what took place. We've already been through it. We've already hashed it out. We already know who did what to who, when, and what, and where, and how for. So, let's move on to something else. Let's find something else interesting. You know, somebody can talk about something that we might be interested in.
Yep.
Jesus Christ. You know, go to y'all's
True crime.
Addicted to my exes, and you know, I like to just beat myself over the head with and beat them over the head with it every day for years. Why don't y'all just come up with y'all's own community for all of y'all and move over there? Because I don't think the relationship thing belongs over here. Really. I mean, oh, help me. I just don't even know. But I guarantee one thing, Alex Ericson is not the person you want to go after.
Yeah, that's my baby.
I mean, she has a lot of followers, and she has a lot of people that support her, and she has a lot of people that know her. And they're not going to lie down and let this happen. So, and she's a good person. And everybody that stands up for her know that they're standing up for what's right, because she'll call anybody out doing wrong. She's got on to me several times, you know, because I've called angry saying, "Oh, I'm going to do this," and she's like, "Oh, you can't do that now." Don't you want to think about that again? And I'm like, what are you talking about? She's like, that's so wrong. And I'm like, you know, she does bring me down to earth. She's made me a better person. She sure is. Alex Erickson's the one that made me not so like voices, except I cared about everybody and I went passionately head first, you know. But I was ugly. And I would, you know, you just didn't want to cross me. I'm telling you. And Alex made me a better person. She's the one that made me stop and look at myself and say, you know, why are you so angry? Yeah. So.
Calm down. Calm down.
Oh, and I would go after anybody. I didn't care. That was a big thing too. I mean, you know, like, Mensa, Miss Mensa. She was the one that I'm just chomping at the bit to get hold of, and she come in my chat one night when I first started, like the first or second night I had my channel. And boy, I just lowered the boom on her. I'm telling you. And and yeah, she said that Dorothy was nicer than I was. So, because Dorothy was on panel with me. She was on my panel. I mean, because we were just talking in the middle of the night, you know, like just starting the channel up. But yeah, it was pretty funny. I had to start calming down from that, because I mean, I would harp on, I'd just jump. I'd get so angry. But yeah. And I think that you need to vent. You know, I think that you need, if you feel anger and your emotions, you need to vent your emotions. You know what I mean? Like, I think that you have to release them somehow, or it's going to bother you. And physically, yeah, and emotionally, all of us going to be messed up, you know? And I was laughing, and I was like, well, me holding all that in, I said, that's what happened to how I got clogged arteries.
Mm-hmm. Y'all been all over the place, haven't y'all? Blues Girl, Rebel Soul.
Oh yeah. I know they hit on just the channels that oh, right. Oh yeah, Nikki, that's a good way to put it. If she doesn't like you, she will exaggerate for her own agenda. She really will. And that's the way that they all. I mean, and these creators, like how these creators, when they act like that they went and seen for themselves, and they've seen the proof themselves, and that's why they're speaking on it, because they've seen it for themselves. But no, another creator ran to them and told them something. It might not be accurate, but they just, because they put their own twist on it according to how much they hate this person, and that's what they delivered to this other person, because that's what they want them to believe. So then that person doesn't care about the person that they're talking about, so they don't care enough about them to even go and make sure that it's true. They just said, oh, we don't care if it's a lie or not, we don't care if it hurts them or not, we're just going to say it anyway because they don't matter. That's exactly the way these people think. They're cold-hearted, and there's something wrong with them. And they don't ever feel the pain of, or think that something might be wrong with them, because nobody tells them, because nobody wants them focuses on them. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Crazy. What?
Well.
Oh, I know, Blues Girl. You seen that big mess that she did with that? That was a setup. They set that up, and Boots. See, I didn't know that Boots could let somebody on panel. I had no clue about that. I didn't know nothing about the manager things or anything like that. I didn't. MKB was just teaching me about stuff like that, and MKB never even thought nothing about her letting nobody up on panel without us, knowing about it. Not secretly sneaking somebody on panel. We never dreamed she would do something like that.
No.
And she did. She went and got freaking voices, and they did that.
Brought her over here and brought her.
And she didn't tell me that she gave her all that money, because I think she was conning MKB. I don't think she gave her all that. She might have gave her some, but I don't think she gave her all of it. She was always pretending to be broke around me, so I'd give her stuff. But too, I wouldn't fall for what they were trying to pull. I always was full of questions. I would question them right in to stop calling me, didn't I? They'd call MKB. They'd get MKB back on the phone.
Yep. Can we borrow $300?
Yeah, I just could. I just was not good because I was too full of questions. And they could not answer my questions to satisfy me.
And she wasn't gonna give it up until I gave her the money.
She used how good-hearted she knew what a good-hearted person that you was.
And then
that's what Boots used on you. And I tried to snap MKB out of it right before it happened. And I thought I had, and oh my God, I didn't, because she got to her again. But she did. She used her good heart to make her feel guilty, and then she pressured her into a time crunch. She sure did. And I was so angry about it. But MKB did not ask for her money for electric. We already had it covered, and Boots knew we had it covered. Boots went over there to do that because I think she was going to try to get money for herself. They were setting it all up, because as soon as they left there, Boots went with them, and they started lying on us right off the bat.
I kept trying to say, no, let's not do it. Let's not do it. Let's not go ahead and say it.
We already had it taken care of, and Boots knew it. Boots knew it, that we wasn't asking for a dime. That's not what we were there for. We were there to warn our people.
That wasn't even the reason why we did the live stream, was ask for any money. We just did it to let everybody know that
what was happening. There was a scammer out there.
Yeah, so
That's all.
She was taking up donations as other places and stuff, and we didn't want everybody to give donations to her, and knowing that she done scammed us out of money.
Well, you know what's so laughable? Boots is the one that really scammed them all. Everybody. She put you in the hole. She
still in the hole from that shit.
She got people to send her presents, to send her money.
She got a laptop out of the deal afterwards.
Making them think that she's a victim when she wasn't. You know? So, there you go. She's on it.
How's a scammer going to trust somebody to set up a damn PayPal and all that shit? Go set it up and everything, give them all the information and stuff. I don't understand how it could.
Unless they have some kind of connection and they can trust them wholeheartedly. They have some kind of connection. You know?
Oh, you used to get Boots and Voices mixed up. I don't know how you got them mixed up. Lord knows, they're two different people. Lord. No, I don't go around here no more.
I didn't like Boots and Boots didn't like me.
No, they didn't like each other. I tried to get them to like each other, but they just did not do it.
I tried. She was so jealous of me and you. I thought she was going to kill me. I'm not joking. If she was living, if she lived close by me, I think I'd move to another state. Oh, Lord help me. MKB was all hers. Let me tell you.
I try to be nice to her. I try to talk to her on the phone every day. I listen to her play her games.
You were a good friend to her.
Diamond painting.
You were good to her.
I just listened to her most of the time, and that's what kind of friend I was. And
we never pushed her out or nothing.
No. And then when all that happened, she wanted to run over there with Lycan, and then she said, "Well, they just kept on and I tried to tell them. They just wasn't listening." Yeah,
She's
right.
Fucking right. She
all you had to do was tell the damn truth, and that was it.
But it took everything that I had. I mean, I was trying to be nice to her because I respected MKB, but she was fighting so hard against me.
There's more.
That she wasn't even trying at all. Like was a mod on my channel, and she was. I welcome her up on panel every time I went live. But when she made her channel and I went over there, MKB brought me up on panel. Wasn't it? Oh, it was you brought me up on panel, and she threatened you. She threatened to shut it down. She didn't want me nowhere. I wasn't going to be a mod. No, she didn't want me near her channel.
She was always rude to Broken, yeah.
But then she'd come over there and hop on my panel.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I don't know.
Auntie JoJo, I had to be referee between them two all the time. It was
she thought she thought she was smarter than me.
I try to talk to both of them about it. Y'all need to be better to each other. Y'all need to be nice to each other. Y'all need to do this. You need to do that.
I was nice to her. Yeah, okay.
Oh, Lord. I was
MKB taught me right into I would be nice to her, and I'd have a fork sticking out my back. And MKB would pull it out real fast so that I wouldn't see it. No joke. And then she'd still tell me, "Oh, it's okay." Oh my God. She just killed me. Poor Boots. Yeah. I kind of miss her a little bit.
Yeah, she was something else. Somebody said that she changed her name to something else now. She's still around, but she changed her name or something. I don't know what it was.
Really?
She still got the same profile picture, but a different name now. And they just told me the other day too, and I forgot what it is now. But she's still around somewhere. on these streets looking in. As long as she stays over there, we'll be all right. Well,
I know we did. It was it's so funny. It's like every time we get in trouble, it's always me, you, Andrea, and it was, and then the people that like started around or come up with it or whatever. It seemed like it was Boots, Voices, Kim, and then they had their people they used that didn't have a clue. You know, it was just good people trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it was awful. We weren't even paying attention to that one night because, see, we didn't want, we just did. Oh my God. Boots is always coming up with something different. So, I mean, we were trying to stay on focus on what the topic. And there's always just doing something stupid. I never did figure out what they got out of that. You know, that phone call and all that setup. I don't understand what they were trying to accomplish there. I haven't figured it out yet. But it was something. They were trying to pull something. You know? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay. Because my little mic thing is like, I don't know, showing me a warning. I can't believe I messed my speaker up. I've got to get me a new phone. It's
I
going to
know you
peter
need
out
to
on
get
me.
a new phone because this is getting
It
ridiculous.
is. It's going to peter out on me. And my
Yours
husband gets.
won't even stay charged half the time when I try to call you.
I know. Yeah, it won't even it won't go past like 6%. Always goes off. And Joseph's not going to let me use his phone all the time. You know, he gets mad every time I want to use it.
Mark, Poor Boots enjoyed True Crime and Family Feud, your favorite.
I'm sorry, Mark, that we took that away from you.
Yeah, we're sorry we took away old Boots from you.
And I'm sorry, you know, I'm going to give you the biscuits and gravy soon, I promise. I'm almost well enough to do it. I promise.
Well,
I know, Mark. Where have you been anyway? Was you taking a nap?
Yeah, we've been missing you, Mark. We ain't been seeing you lately. We didn't know what happened to you. Around lately.
I know. Not very many people. I mean, like, not very many people has been around. Like,
Boots lives with me all good. He's so silly.
Like, I don't know. It just seems to me like once you cover something, once you go over something, you know, and give it to your people, well, then it's said and done, and you can move forward to something else. And that's what we do. That's why that we talk about so many different things and whatnot, you know. But we don't just sit and just talk about the same thing over and over, you know, and make it how awful it is and how, you know, we just don't harp on it. We talk about it and say how wrong it is, and then we move forward.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just not nasty like that. We're just not going to keep on just beating somebody's. You know, we want people to stop believing this lie. So I guess, you know, just need to stop talking about it. It shouldn't even been brought out unless it, you know, it should have been brought out to the people that did it legally. Bringing out, it's so stupid. But they have to use it for content. Everything's for content. Anything and everything you put on your YouTube channel, I'm sorry, but it is for content. That's what it's for. Yeah. Sorry, but that's the way that it is. And the more that they can squeeze out of one little turnip, the better, they think. And that's just not the way it should be. You know, that's why they don't move on. They just spin their same wheels in the same ruts, is because they don't talk about something and move forward. they talk about it and they just, they just spin their wheels in it, try to get as much milk out of it as they can.
We started at 9:30, Mark.
Yeah. Sorry, Mark. I guess I should have called you or texted you. I should have.
It's 11 o'clock now.
Oh, really?
11:01.
It's been that. Wow. We talked for a long time, haven't we?
Yeah.
Anyway, Andrea, I will try to go and get those links for you. I text her. Let me go.
Somebody told her where they were at.
Huh?
Somebody told her where they were at. I think.
Oh, did they?
They did.
Okay. I just want to make sure she had everything because she was saying that it did sound like her.
Yeah, voices
she was leaning more towards that it was Alex too.
Oh.
And I was like, I'm 100% positive it wasn't her. Voices had her doubting it. I mean, had her hearing that it was, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just, if they say something, it's just, if they put it out there and plant it, people are going to pay attention, and she thought that she could get attention off of Alex. So.
Well, good night, Blues Girl.
But I just want to make sure that Andrea has all the information so that she knows
Betty
that Alex is being honest.
Good night, Betty.
And I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna say that somebody's honest if they're not.
I want her to go and
have the proof. I want her to see the proof herself. So.
Well, I guess we're gonna get off here, y'all. Everybody's getting ready to hit the bed, so.
Yeah.
We'll come back on and talk to y'all again soon.
Yes, thank y'all for coming. Thank you, Maud.
And thank you, Mark, for showing up.
Yes, Mark, thank you. You need to come a little bit earlier.
Yeah, motherfucker.
I know we were going to auction him off, but he don't come in. He comes in too late. We don't have time to, come up with all the auction, what price we should start at and all this and that.
Good night, Auntie
Let's
JoJo.
have time, Mark.
Good night, Rebel Soul.
Good night, Rebel Soul. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Maud, so much. Thanks, everybody.
Toodles.
Toodles.
Good night, y'all.
Night.
All right.